Welcome to the Eutaw Street Banter podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Eutaw Street Banter podcast. Like always, with me is Elijah. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. It's in the baseball world, it's holiday today.
Yeah.
It is the trade deadline. We're recording this actually during the trade deadline. The clock's still ticking for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Trades rolling in as time goes on, but the Orioles have made some moves. I'm excited to talk about some of them. Not excited to talk about some of them, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering when the trade for Mike Trout's coming.
Yeah. Oh, that would be crazy. Yeah. I mean, that would be the Orioles' way, wouldn't it? Like, we always get people at the end of their career.
Yeah, and he would play 30 games a season for the next 6 seasons.
Yeah. But yeah, we're recording this right now. It's almost 4:30 p.m. here on the trade deadline. So there's an hour and a half left of the trade deadline. So we'll talk about that next week. We have an early episode next week, so be prepared for that one. We got a special guest coming on.
Yes.
And we're pretty excited about that. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We'll dive right on in and talk about a few things. Elijah wants to talk about first some things not involved.
Not
with
trade.
the trade.
Because the trade deadline obviously is important. Trade's happening, everything. This is like one of my favorite times of baseball, but there is some stuff that's happened. I don't know if you guys are aware. So this next part of our podcast is brought to you by DraftKings or any of your other sports betting places. No, I'm kidding.
No.
But Emmanuel Clase was sponsored by them. So he's in some heat for maybe cheating a little bit.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
You bet on him?
No, he's on my fantasy baseball team.
It is Cody's fault.
Anytime, and this only happens to players.
No, granted, this would be, he's not suspended. He's just like, what's the term?
He's on leave.
He's on leave.
Paid leave.
So he's still getting paid handsome. He's still getting enough money. But this is the second relief pitcher for the Guardians to do this. So how long is it before just the rest of their bullpen goes? So
yeah, I mean, and basically it's because he got dinged with some suspicious pitches.
Yeah.
Where apparently you can bet on
you can bet on anything at this point,
but the first pitch
strike or ball.
Yeah, and my man was still on the ball only 4 foot
for the first pitch of the inning. I mean, like when it was Luis Ortiz, who was the other Guardians pitcher that did it, he had say 9 of his 30 first inning appearances, he threw balls, or say some of them he threw balls. There was maybe like 2 or 3 that were like egregious that he spiked in there. I was like, oh, that does look a little suspicious. Well, Clase is like half the time he's throwing it a foot off the plate or something. So it's one of those things on an 0-0 count. You're not really trying to get that far away from the zone. Maybe he's just nervous, but I doubt it.
There's literally only one thing you can't do in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
And that's bet.
Well, and take steroids.
Steroids you're only up for a little bit. And like betting, done forever.
Any crime.
No, there's a lot of people that like do a lot of
that's a good.
But like the only thing that kicks you out forever, like you can't even go to a baseball game anymore
without seeing something. Yeah.
But anyway, that's pretty crazy. I mean, one of the best collisions in all baseball, and probably one of the top tradable collisions.
Yeah, with the Guardians somewhat selling, maybe. I mean, I know they sent Bieber over to Toronto, who's not pitched in a while, but still, Kwan's been mentioned in trades, who as of maybe he has been traded, but as of now has not been. I don't think he will be, but that's just my personal opinion.
About 5 minutes.
I was waiting for as soon as I said that to see how Kwan to the Dodgers. But Bryce Harper, he got into a little argument this week with good old Robert Manfred, Bobby, as we like to call him around here. Good old Bobby. It's because Bobbert, he went into the Phillies clubhouse basically and started talking CBA stuff. And then Harper had some choice words for him that I cannot repeat, but he was not very happy.
Yeah.
To sum it up, he was not happy at all. And I saw a lot of people defending Manfred and going against Harper. I think Harper, honestly, off the field seems a little bit more mild than what he used to, and he's kind of calmed down. He seems just like his temper's gone. I know he used to, fighting Hunter Strickland and all this stuff. How he, in his younger days, just like Manny Machado, they matured and they don't fight people really anymore. But he didn't like what Manfred had to say, and I don't blame him. I mean, we're not going to have baseball in March of 2027.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm sure we're going to go into that season thinking the Orioles are going to win the World Series, and we're going to shut down, and they'll be like, "Yep, that's about right."
The only thing I have is Like, you can't go into your place of work and tell your boss that he can't be there.
He's not his boss though. If he said something like that to the owner or the GM, that's
Okay.
Robert Manfred has no power over. Well, I guess he has power over the rules, but he is the spokesperson on behalf, basically, of the 30 teams,
Right.
the owners. So really, it's not like it's a boss scenario. It'd be more like,
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it's honestly, this might make it worse, but it's almost like HR or something. Like
Yeah.
he's in charge of like keeping the rules straight together.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you don't want to yell at that person, but like I know Stephen A. Smith is calling for him to be suspended. I think that's ridiculous. Manfred knew what he was doing going into the clubhouse.
Yeah, weird. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I understand why he's mad. It's because he's a rich baseball player and he thinks that, he should be richer and that, baseball players should just get paid forever and there should only be 3 good teams in all of baseball. But, so we'll see. Obviously, there's only really one way this goes, and that is there's only probably, I don't know, what, a 5%, probably less than that, of actually wealthy baseball players.
Yeah.
And there's a 100%
The rest
wealthy owners.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they go on this break, there's only one group that's going to be fine.
Yeah. One group's not going
to care.
When
they're gonna
David
care.
Rubenstein loses $300 million out of his $5 or $10 billion, that's nothing. That's
because,
really nothing.
I mean,
like,
the problem is you won't have money coming in.
Yeah.
But you're also not paying players to not play.
Yeah.
So they're losing years of salary.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things.
And that's the problem is Harper can afford to lose a year's worth of salary.
Yeah. It's the
Everyone
other.
else
Yeah.
can't.
It's the 39 others.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's the players. They can deal with it. I just prefer to watch. But
Make magic happen with Emily at Blue Crab Travel, your Disney vacation expert. Ready to experience the wonder of Disney? Let her help you plan the ultimate Disney getaway. Whether you're heading to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, or a Disney cruise, she has you covered. Emily can take care of custom Disney itineraries, tailored to your family's needs and preferences. She also can help find you exclusive discounts on Disney hotels, tickets, and packages. Imagine a stress-free vacation with hassle-free booking for accommodations, dining reservations, and fast passes. From character meet and greets to thrilling rides, Emily will make sure every moment is unforgettable. Email Emily Jones today at emilyjones@bluecrabtravel.com to start planning your dream Disney vacation.
But yeah, so we're gonna jump into some trade deadline stuff. One that happened earlier this week was Gregory Soto was traded to the Mets for Cameron Foster and Wellington Arcina. I'm saying that right. But yeah, so what's kind of cool is Cameron Foster is actually was a throwing partner with our boy Hunter Parsons, who was on our podcast before. So Cameron, if you hear us, give us a shout. But so we're rooting for you. And Wellington Arcina, he was the number 20 prospect for the New York Mets.
And I do really like this trade. Because this season, Foster, he's done very good. He had a 101 ERA and AA in 26 innings. He struggled in 3 innings when he came up to AAA, but he's going to start off he in Norfolk already. Yeah. He's pitched an inning in the 3rd in one game and hadn't given up any runs, hasn't given up any hits, or he gave up 1 hit, sorry. But that's it. So I'm excited for him. He is someone that you probably won't see this year up at the big leagues, even though we're going to be needing pitchers. This is someone you could see fight for a spot next year, though.
Yeah. Now let's get Hunter, so that way we can have him on podcast and the Mets don't really get mad. He just comes on Orioles. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I think this is one of the few trades I do. I think Gregory Soto was our best pitcher, I guess.
Who felt comfortable when he came in?
Yeah.
I would feel more comfortable right now if Wellington Arcina came in at the same time Soto did.
Yeah, I would say he's developing.
Yeah, right.
It's good for growth.
Yeah.
The outcome might be a little.
Soto was the very next day, or in a couple days later, he blows the game for the Mets.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be fine. I mean, he did help us through, I guess, a couple games.
Yeah, and I mean, we didn't really give up. I mean, I don't remember between him and Dominguez. I know we gave up Hayes and a couple prospects and stuff, but I mean, it's really not. Yeah. No one that would be helping us right now. I mean, Seth Johnson maybe would have come up at some point this year and seen if he could be something. Which it does suck that we gave up him. But last year, like again, if you're thinking last year that you could get Gregory Soto up to this year's deadline and still get this for him, you're like, that's not terrible. This one's a little while back, even farther than last week. Brian Baker, when he got traded to the Rays, I just included this on here. It's not deadline, but it's someone we traded. We got the 37th pick, a comp pick from the Rays. We got Wahila Aloy. I also believe we won this trade. Because knowing how the Orioles are, Brian Baker was not going to be good for us next year just because we can never have this 1 year good guys come back. I look at Yennier Cano now. He's kind of fallen apart, and Brian Baker was never as good as Yennier Cano was at his peak. I'm sure he'll win a Cy Young somehow for the Rays next year, just knowing how the Rays are with pitchers.
I will say, okay, so say right now we have Brian Baker on trade deadline day, and Aloy was on the Rays.
Yeah.
And you made this trade right now,
I think
you would
fine.
be tickled to death about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm fine with this trade either. Yeah. I think in the 37th pick, luckily it gives you a little flex, obviously taking what you want, but that was a while ago.
Yeah.
So now we're moving on to some.
And then so Sir Anthony Dominguez was traded to the Blue Jays in the middle of a doubleheader. My man had to walk out of one clubhouse into another and then pitch against us, just shut us down. But that's fine. Because he'll do that, and he'll give up 7 the next game. So he goes to the Blue Jays, probably one of our best bullpen guys. I will be honest. We get Adrian Watts Brown, the number 8 prospect, and
our number 8 now. Now our number 8.
So now our number 8. So the biggest thing here is this is when you listen to people around the league, they were really surprised that we got this guy for Sir Anthony Dominguez, because we also had to send cash over to cover some contract stuff.
Yeah, because Dominguez is making a decent amount.
Yeah.
But I don't hate this. This is an interesting trade just because Dominguez walked from clubhouse to clubhouse, but so did Jerron Watts Brown, because he was playing with the New Hampshire Fisher Cats against Belly.
Yeah,
and he just walked across. So I think that's interesting. It's probably the first time that's ever happened.
So he's probably right now our closest to coming.
Yeah, between him and Foster. Yeah, definitely. And then next, this is some of the ones that happened late in the night on Wednesday night. You have Andrew Kittredge traded to the Cubs for Wilfred De La Cruz, who is now our number 21 prospect. Yeah. He was just chosen out of in the foreign draft, basically. He was taken out of the Dominican Republic, I believe. He's a shortstop. He's real young.
And Cody was on top of that news. I had it within like seconds. So make sure you follow us on our social media. That was pretty awesome. And then another one that I felt like I did pretty well, if you follow us on social media, because I had it within about 3 minutes of it going down, was Ramon Urias traded to the Astros for Twine Palmer.
And no, that's not Cody making a joke saying we got like a ball of twine.
No. I mean, it might be. I don't know. We didn't. Ramon Urias was an amazing utility player for us, and just
for a long time.
Not as much on the return as I hoped, which is pretty much all of the rest that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, I mean,
frustrating.
I just hope he can be the second best Palmer to ever earn his uniform.
Man, wouldn't that be awesome?
Because he won't be the best. I mean, if he's the best, go for it. But I have a feeling.
If it is the best, this is the best trade ever created.
This is, yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna miss Ramon. He had 2. I was at the first game of the doubleheader actually the other day against the Blue Jays, and he had 2 home runs in that game when we destroyed the Blue Jays. And I mean, I should have known that was the last time I was ever gonna see him. But it's definitely sad to see some of these guys that have been here for a while go, and maybe Twine can put something together for us. Yeah. He can string together some outs, maybe.
All right, and guys,
don't cry too much.
We got. Get your hearts ready. You already know this if you follow the Orioles, but we have one deal that's done and one that just came across my phone that's going to hurt Elijah's heart. All right. So first off, Cedric Mullins goes to the New York Mets for Ramon Gomez, Anthony Nunez, and Chandler Marsh.
Yes.
Got anything on them? He's stressing out about what I said. So he's like,
it's Gunner Street.
No.
No, they.
We would stop and breathe for a minute.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if anything comes. They're all in like single A basically. They're all pitchers. They have some good stats, but we'll see where it kind of shakes out. I mean, Mullins is. I hate that he's gone. It's so hard to see because he wanted to be an Oriole. You could tell he wanted to be an Oriole forever. The only way that you can make it up to me is if you sign him in the offseason, which I doubt. But if you sign him in the offseason, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, we got prospects and we got them back.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And then next.
All right.
I'm assuming that there's only one main guy that we could have traded.
Well, two.
Two.
One minute ago on my phone, this just came across. Jeff Passan just put out the San Diego Padres are finalizing a deal to acquire first baseman Ryan O'Hearn and outfielder Ramon Laureano from the Baltimore Orioles.
Laureano and O'Hearn together.
This this is a minute ago. I know this is late.
And we got Tatis, right?
Yeah, because we got. I told Elijah, like, this is what I wish would happen in baseball. This doesn't happen. Is like, if you make make trades and you would get like a Michael King. You didn't need more than this.
Yeah.
But and you could
I thought this was him saying we got Michael King.
Oh, that would be.
He's waiting too long to get.
No, but you would like sign him, and I mean you would trade him and sign him on the same day.
Yeah.
But baseball doesn't really work like that. But when we find out, when I find out throughout this podcast who we got, I'll let you know.
We'll find out before the end, hopefully.
But you obviously, probably already know. But if you just want to hear our reaction from it, but
I know I did just get a call on a random number, so I think I may have been traded.
Oh,
I think I have to go to another podcast.
I need your hat.
I've been traded to our friend Strunks on the pod. I have to be a Phillies podcaster now.
That would be you. Yeah, I don't even know.
I take this all for Phillies. You know what I mean?
Like you knew it was happening the whole time.
The GM told me.
Yeah, so. But so I mean, out of the trades so far,
we're gonna have a lot of young guys talking.
Yeah. What hurts the worst?
What hurts worse is Cedric Mullins, easily. There's a lot of these guys that, like, luckily, you said Ramon Laureano, he got traded. I'm not too upset over Laureano. He's been here for a year. He was really good for us. So I'm hoping we get, like, a lot for O'Hearn and Laureano.
It won't be.
I'm sure it won't be.
You won't know anybody that's...
The oldest kid will be 19.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
But it's hard to be... It's hard to, like, go, that was trash. Because you know how Elias's scouting department is. In 7 years, like every time I hate Manny Machado trade because I feel like we got nothing, Dean Kramer pitches and he crushes it. And
you look at Dean Kramer, how we've had him for 5-6 years now, and versus the 2 months of Manny Machado that we had.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know,
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
who would have thought? Who
would have thought? Yeah, that Dean Kramer, because he was the worst player that got traded.
Yeah, because we had the Cuban outfielder that we thought we were getting, and he just didn't end up being much.
Yeah. But
Ponytail is the one that got out of that.
But yeah, I am very sad about Cedric Mullins. He was the heir to the throne of Adam Jones. Yeah, and he struggled at first. I mean, he was 9th in MVP voting in 2021.
Yep.
Silver Slugger All-Star that year, 30-30 season. He's had so many memories. I swear we should have got, I think like Chandler Marsh or one of these other prospects that we got for him, he may have made the Mets give us an extra person over the past week with how good he's been playing. I'm glad I got to see him in person one last time the other day. He played very well. He's robbed home runs. It's going to be sad to watch the top 100 plays that the MLB puts together at the end of the season because you know he's going to be on there 7 times like he always is. And it's going to be sad to see him on there knowing he didn't finish the year as an Oriole.
Yeah, Anthony Nunez in that trade for Mullins was the number 14 prospect and for the Mets. He does have a 60 grade on his slider and changeup. That's out of 80.
Yeah.
So 60 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, so basically, I don't want to compare, but it reminds you like a little bit of like the Michael Givens aspect, where it's a fielder turned to a pitcher. So he has a 2.10 ERA in AA and 12.6 K9 ratio. So not terrible.
I mean, I will say, this is better. Like, I do feel better about some of these trades than I have in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Cedric Mullins is worth more sentimentally than he is play-wise. That's what we do have to remember. His bat's not what it used to be. His gloves are always there. I mean, apparently he's statistically a bad defender, but we all know that's a lie. O'Hearn, I'm going to miss. I mean, it was a real great story with him.
Yeah.
He's played some real great baseball, and he was our all-star.
Yeah, I mean,
one thing that I do wonder about with O'Hearn is the Orioles were selling Ryan O'Hearn all-star jerseys in the shop at Camden Yards for $210. How cheap can they get them now?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Can I get them for $80?
So basically, if you're listening to this podcast, do what we did.
Yeah.
Hear us out. If your last name is O'Hearn, wait until they're like $20. Because when Adam Jones got
so many Adam Jones.
Because our last name is Jones, we have so many Adam Jones because that's our custom jerseys.
Yeah.
I graduated in 2010. Shoot, why not? I got a 10 jersey. My daughter's got a jersey with her last name on it. Now, but yeah, I think mine is I mean, Ramon Urias hurts a little bit, and I used to be a Ramon Urias hater.
You sure were.
But it's you saw him kind of really work through it, and he kind of loved the Orioles. I mean, he was if we follow him on Instagram, he's a huge just Birdland dude.
Yeah.
So that one hurts, and he's been there for so long. He, like Mullins, was there when they were crap.
Yeah.
Won
Gold Glove with us.
And then O'Hearn's really cool because he comes over, and every time you hear O'Hearn talk, you hear about how much he loved coming to Baltimore.
Yeah, he's and the one thing we do have to realize, I don't know much about Gregory Soto or Dominguez or Kittredge. I know Arias, Mullins, O'Hearn. They're all great guys.
Yeah.
O'Hearn did a lot in the past, only the few years he's been in Baltimore, charity stuff and with different organizations. And it definitely sucks. But this is the trade deadline every year. This is kind of what happens.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, some crazy stuff. One thing that just did come through a few minutes ago before the O'Hearn that I wanted to get to is our boy Danny Coulombe has been traded to the Texas Rangers.
Good for him.
So we don't know what went through it, which I don't really care who the Twins are getting. But Danny Coulombe, he's one of the best relief pitchers in all of baseball.
Yeah, he was just really good.
So that's pretty nuts. And also. Jesus Sanchez from the Miami Marlins is going to the Astros. So there's some big hitters during this trade deadline, which is, to me, the Padres and the Astros.
The Padres, yeah, they're all. We're talking about the Astros. One that happened just as we were getting on. Carlos Correa's headed to the Astros again. Now he's going to play third base.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got Mason Miller.
Yeah, who would have thought
Correa?
I didn't even know he was on the market.
I saw something, I think, yesterday about him in a trade, but that was it.
Does he have 3 more years on his contract?
Yeah.
What a crazy thing. But yeah, so some weird stuff. Some teams that have been weirdly quiet, in my opinion, are the Braves. I thought they would be a hard seller. The
problem is they can't sell most of the. You gotta think most of their guys are either hurt or
Acuna got hurt again.
They're not gonna trade Albies.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't think it.
Yeah, but
you look at the Mariners; they've gotten much better over the past. You got Gino now with the Mariners. That's huge for them. He's played there; he's familiar, so that's going to help him. The Mets, they went out, got Helsley, they got Mullins, they got Rogers, they got a couple other guys. Even the Phillies getting John Duran. That's a huge move for them. It's really going to be interesting to see how the next few weeks shape out. I think you're definitely going to see kind of the contenders and pretenders start to separate a little bit more. The Tigers have not made much moves at all.
Right.
So very interesting. I thought they were going to be in on Eugenio Suarez.
So the Tigers were in on Bednar, David Bednar, and they just refused to go any deeper. And they ended up getting, they ended up getting another relief pitcher. I just can't remember who it is. Man, it's terrible. But
they got Kyle Finnegan.
They got him cheaper.
And Kyle Finnegan is really good. He was someone I wanted the Orioles to go get last year. They also got Paul Sewald from the Guardians and Cody Hewer from the Rangers.
Yeah,
it's spelled with an I though.
Never mind. He's absolutely trash. But yeah. So just some weird ones, which I completely agree. I thought that. I thought they would be. The Yankees have done some weird stuff. They got David Bednar, like I said. David Bednar is one of the best relief pitchers in the recent weeks. He has less than a 1 ERA in this past, I think it's 15 games. I can't remember. Yeah. But he's killing it, so you hate to see that. They also got Jake Bird from Colorado Rockies, which Jake Bird goes from, the most hittable stadium ever to the second most hittable stadium, I feel like.
And he was doing real good this year. It's definitely interesting. Let's talk about really the most impactful trade, though.
Okay, we got.
The Rays get Nick Fortes for Matthew Etzel and the Marlins get Matthew Etzel. I think that's going to go down.
This is stupid.
No, I'm kidding. But there's been a lot of moves, and there's still a lot that can happen. I am really, really interested. I just want to see the shakeout of how baseball, just the league's going to shake out after this. You're going to have a lot, like I said, a lot of teams going some hot streaks here. Teams that have been quiet, the Brewers, Tigers, stuff like this, they might fall apart now. The Dodgers have been quiet. The Reds were a surprise buyer here. it's always interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, one of the fun ones is the Padres getting Mason. They got Mason Miller and JP Sears.
I will say
they're gonna have
to for them.
They're gonna have to trade a pitcher because JP Sears is there for a while, Mason Miller, and they got 6 starters right now. So that's assuming that they're gonna definitely
stacked.
Yeah, but Mason Miller, geez, that's gonna look weird.
I mean, you got Mason Miller on the Padres, who's one of the best closers in baseball, and they had 3 relievers make the All-Star game this year.
Man, that's crazy.
It's like, I mean, oh no. Speaking of the Padres, though, I do want to go into this, Cody, because I was talking about this before.
Mm-hmm.
I know AJ Preller and Mike Elias may be the 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. Mike Elias does not trade prospects for much of anything. AJ Preller will give you his prospects for anything.
Yeah.
Anything at all. Like, literally anything.
So apparently, sorry, not to cut you off.
No, you're
The Orioles are getting 6 players back from
Holy
San
cow.
Diego. 6. So 6,
it doesn't say who they are.
Yeah,
6.
not yet. It's
Okay.
trying.
But AJ Preller has so far traded prospects since he's become GM of the Padres. He's traded away Trey Turner, James Wood, Max Fried, Josh Naylor, Andres Munoz, Mackenzie Gore, David Bednar, he just got traded, CJ Abrams, Xavier Edwards, R. Zach Eflin, Hunter Renfroe, and then he also traded away one of the top prospects, Leo DeVries, today. He traded away Ryan Weathers. I mean, he's also traded away Emmanuel Clase, Luis Castillo, Matt Brash. These are all great guys. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't even know. It's crazy to think that he's traded away all these players.
Yeah.
And this is what, like, I mean, and they haven't won anything, but I mean, they've been closer to winning than us.
Yeah. One of the guys that is in the deal that I just got is Boston Bateman. He's he's in their single A system.
Checks out.
Currently 5-5 with a 4 ERA in 15 games started. Don't know much else on him, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. The only thing that worries me is that he's the only one that's come out so far.
He can't be the best.
Yeah,
He can't be the best.
I bet you he is.
He can't. They give us just like 6 okay guys to cover up.
That sounds like it. Yeah, it's sort of like
that's the problem with the Padres, though, is they don't have many good prospects.
Well, we got 6.
But I mean,
there's 6 of those.
You're looking. The Padres needed a left fielder going into the deadline, and they just got 2 outfielders. I mean, you look at the Padres roster now; they're stacked.
Yeah, I mean, we just got who's the other starter that's on the trade block? Not
Mars?
No,
Cease?
See, yeah. So really, what it was is those. He's one of the 6. Cease, King. We're really actually diving in.
We're actually getting their entire. It's Cease, King, Darvish, Xander Bogaerts, Manny Machado, and Lisa Reyes. But I mean, yeah, if you look at their outfielder right now, you're gonna have Jackson Merrill, Fernando Tatis, and probably Ramon Laureano or O'Hearn start every day. And O'Hearn's probably going to move into a DH role more over there, and platoon a little bit with like Arias and maybe get some outfield time. But I mean, like if you look at Gavin Sheets this year, he's kind of been some more of their regular designated hitter, I believe, but he's been really struggling as of late. Had a decent season to start though, so I mean, this is really well needed for them. I think this definitely works out for the Padres. Are going to be good. Yeah,
I mean, and Bateman was their number 4 prospect position.
Really. God, they have a terrible farm system. Yeah. So wait, you're telling me that Bateman's one down from Leo DeVries that everyone's freaking out about? So we're one step below Mason Miller.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. For a
1 year of O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano for next year.
Yeah. It was cool to see Ramon Laureano come.
He did great.
Yeah, he did really great.
He looks good. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be good for him.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it's crazy, man. It seems like some years, like, there's just not much going on in the trade deadline, and that's usually when we need players. The year that we're selling, it seems like there's a ton.
This would have been just such a great year for the Orioles because there's a lot of like not like lesser names, but not as big names getting traded, and that's what the Orioles need to go out and get Andrew Chafin or Kyle Finnegan and stuff. But I don't know. What do you have as like your kind of Orioles outlook after the deadline?
Yeah, so I mean, a couple things is we're not going to know anybody that pitches.
You're going to look and you're going to see a transaction for a bullpen every day. I will say Yarmil Jurado, he's up on the team right now. He got called up before the doubleheader. I think he was like maybe Gregory Soto replacement or something like that. He looked really good. I know he gave up a home run against the Blue Jays in the doubleheader, but he did look really good. He could be a guy that gets an extended stay. Grant Wolfram does need to go. He's in our bullpen right now. Corbin Martin, though. I'm excited to see what Corbin Martin can do. He's going to be in our bullpen next year, I think. He looks really good. He might be our new closer.
Yeah, man, what a cool story that is. He's an older guy. And I got a shot and got a save the other day. Thank God. Bobichette swung on a ball that would have hit the backstop. Not really, but
it was at his eyes.
He jumped and swung. Like, what are you doing? But anyway,
he did with Vladdy to bat.
But I was happy to see him get a shot, him make it through that tough game, tough inning. But I really like some of the things you've pointed out. I really, really want to see Dylan Beavers get up here and see what he can do. My man, I don't know if you guys watch or keep up with the Norfolk Tide, but Dylan Beavers is home run almost every night right now. He's the Kobe Mayo of last year.
Yeah.
Like, he's just getting up, hitting bombs. Really excited for him. MLB The Show, he should not be a D overall, projected D, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a stud. I think we're just going to have to be okay, everybody, with not stressing about losses for the rest of the season.
No,
which is hard.
I to give you hope, the Detroit Tigers did trade pitchers away. They got rid of Jack Flaherty and they made the playoffs still.
Yeah. And they were as far down as we are.
And granted, the Orioles the past 5 games have looked the best they have all season.
Yeah.
So you could see a crazy. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I don't think. I mean, you could see the Orioles climb to just 500, and if they end the season at 500, that honestly would be surprising.
Yeah.
Beavers is going to get a time to shine. The rotation isn't changing much from what it seems like. We're not really getting rid of Charlie Morton, Sagano. Eflin's hurt again, so who knows with him.
It's like none of the starters are getting traded right now.
Yeah, starting pitchers, it's
like Joe Ryan, Dylan Cease, Merle Kelly, Sandy Alcantara.
Yeah, even like Verlander was rumored.
Yeah.
Zach Gallen. I mean, really, any of the D-backs guys haven't been traded because the D-backs traded all the players, but not any of the pitchers.
Yeah,
but
maybe it's just a week. Like people are giving a week.
I don't know. I'm glad Brandon Young. He looked really good the other day. He's gonna get a nice shot to see what he can do. I think we'll see what he can do.
Yeah,
I think why not run him out every 5th day?
Yeah, and then just know when he pitches, you don't need to show up to about 3rd inning because then he won't be there. It's gonna be 7-0.
Oh my God!
And you don't have to worry about. You don't stress.
But yeah,
wait. Okay. Here's your devil's advocate point of view though. Is Cade Povich I felt was the same way last year, and he looked much better at most of the time this year until he started getting hurt. Couple of things I do want to talk about before I forget them. I don't mean to jump all around today. Is Bradish has looked freaking stunning.
Wells is back too.
Wells is looking good. So Batista's hurt. We don't know what's wrong with him.
He can take the rest of the season off.
Yeah, just
take it easy.
Shoulder. Yeah. So but you got Wells coming back. He's probably going to jump into the closer role, if I would think.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Bradish is coming back.
I mean, even they might just throw Bradish in the bullpen or he might do kind of the Shohei Ohtani thing.
Yeah,
where he comes up just a couple innings and because wins don't matter right now.
Yeah,
get our guys back for next year. We can have fun watching Orioles baseball the next few weeks. It's possible. You just can't. Every single year from 2017, I guess, till 2022. The Orioles lost a lot of games, but people still watched.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be better than a lot of those teams are. So why not? Let's just watch, have fun.
Yeah.
Be lighthearted about it.
And really, I'm excited to see Kobe Mayo play all the time.
He's looked really good.
So that's the only problem. Mountcastle hitting home runs every day in AAA right
now.
But
you can have Mountcastle come up and play because O'Hearn's gone.
Yeah, because I need Mayo to play. I don't know if you guys have followed. Mayo was getting a hit every 3 weeks at the beginning of the season. And now he's actually competitive.
He's getting 3 hits every day.
Yeah. So it's really one of those things where just our young guys need playing time. I mean, that's what it is. So like I said, I'm excited to see young guys, see how they did. Just change your mindset for the season. Kind of get this day over with. Who else gets traded from the Orioles? Anybody? I know you're listening to this already, but this is ours.
As of 4:50 p.m. on Thursday, I believe if any other Orioles get traded, you could see. I don't think we trade any more position players. I don't think we have any more position players to trade. Maybe someone desperate need of a catcher would trade for Gary Sanchez, even though he's hurt. but I doubt that. I think if you see anyone get traded, it's going to be Charlie Morton, honestly.
Yeah,
he's the only one I could see that's been good enough. With Eflin being hurt, no one's going to trade for him unless someone throws something at Sagano. But I feel like he's going to just ride out the year with us. I really think it could only be Morton.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone left for Volpe to trade.
Yeah, no, so
Unless, like I said earlier, we somehow make a splash and buy, even though we've been selling, we buy someone who maybe is a top prospect that's going to be good, or a young guy that's coming up that has control, and we give up prospects for him. Because I said that last week, that's possible. We still could do that, but who knows? I mean, we'll see. We don't know what's part of this Padres trade. We could get major leaguers back.
maybe.
I mean, I doubt it, but we could.
Yeah. So who knows? We're talking about things that we're looking forward to. There's something I'm massively looking forward to. Do you know what that is?
What is that?
The game at the Bristol Motor Speedway, the Speedway Classic, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That looks legit. They've sold over 80,000 tickets. They're breaking a record for largest attended Major League Baseball game of all time. Really, really excited about that. The field looks really cool. It is weird because I'm pretty sure it's on turf, so that's weird.
Interesting.
But I'm sure it's kind of, you can't really plant grass on top of blacktop.
Yeah, it's probably difficult.
Yeah. So, but I'm excited for it. So if you're going there, give us a shout. Tell us that you're gonna be there, because I am jealous of you.
Thank me. It's on my birthday, so give me a nice little birthday.
Put him in like dead center on a turn where he's 785 feet away. The only thing that kind of frustrates me about this game is the people that are talking about how far away you're gonna be. Does anybody not watch the best hockey game of the year every year, the Winter Classic?
And you're just as far away.
I mean, like you're like when they were at Wrigley and you're sitting, it's in the infield.
Yeah.
And you're sitting like God knows how far away.
Yeah.
And you're not.
Well, I mean, also there's been like I think it was like Nebraska volleyball or some women's college volleyball that they're having it in football stadiums.
Yeah.
College football stadiums that seat 100,000 people that are selling out.
Right.
And you're in the nosebleeds of that. You can't tell what's happening. Because that's so far.
And the way Bristol is, it's straight up.
Yeah.
So like it'll feel like you're right on top of it. But yeah. So like I said, I'm cautiously excited about the rest of the season. Hopefully, we'll have good news coming out of the Padres trade. And remember, everybody, we will be back on next week. We have our special guest with us all the way from across the pond. So we are excited about that. And then hopefully we have some other fun things coming up for the rest to end the year before Elijah leaves us and goes across the pond.
Yes.
So
taking the trek over to Spain.
Taking the trek
España.
Yeah. So
So
are you taking a boat over?
Taking a boat? Yeah. I'm actually, it's the Titanic.
That's not good.
Well, it crashed on the way to the U.S. So I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah.
They patched the hole.
I think if you just go in the summertime.
So I think the Atlantic's pretty cool.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll stop being stupid. Thank you all for joining us on another episode. Make sure
the Titanic sank.
Moving on. Thank you. Did you just look that up as I was? Okay. That got me. Sorry. Please make sure you follow us on all of our social media sites. That's how we are keeping everybody up to date on all moves, all data that you could ever want for the Baltimore Orioles. So remember, we're on YouTube, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify. We're trying to figure out who the heck we got for Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano. But obviously, you'll know before you hear it from us soon. So anyway, thank you all for listening again. We will see you next week. And until then, thank you so much. See you guys.
See ya.